The orphanage's dark secret, a room no one remembers. Do you dare to uncover a truth so chilling, it was buried beneath layers of forgotten memories? Prepare to descend into the shadows of Blackwood Orphanage, where a forgotten room holds secrets that will haunt your dreams. Imagine a childhood spent within the cold, unforgiving walls of Blackwood Orphanage. For years I tried to bury the memories of my time there, but one image always clawed its way back to the surface. A room no one else remembered. It wasn't on any map, mentioned in any records, or acknowledged by any of the other children. It existed only in the darkest corners of my mind, a chilling testament to a past I couldn't escape. This is why I'm making this video, to finally confront the truth and share it with you, fellow seekers of the unknown. The room was tucked away at the end of a long, dimly lit corridor on the third floor. The air around it always felt colder, heavier. A sense of dread permeated the very walls. I remember fleeting glimpses, a heavy oak door, its surface scarred and scratched, a single flickering light bulb casting long, dancing shadows. I tried to talk about it with the other children, but they looked at me with blank stares, as if I were speaking a foreign language. The matrons dismissed it as a childish fantasy, a product of an overactive imagination. But I knew what I saw, I felt what I felt, and the feeling was pure, unadulterated terror. Years passed, but the memory of the forgotten room never faded. It gnawed at me, a constant reminder of the unanswered questions that plagued my childhood. So I decided to return to Blackwood, to face my fears and uncover the truth, no matter how horrifying it might be. The orphanage stood as a skeletal monument to neglect, its once grand facade crumbling under the weight of time and secrets. The air was thick with the scent of decay and the echoes of forgotten cries. As I stepped inside, a shiver ran down my spine. I was not alone. The third floor was exactly as I remembered it, a labyrinth of shadows and whispers. The air grew colder as I approached the end of the corridor. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence. There it was, the door. It looked even more menacing than I remembered. The wood was warped and cracked, the scratches deeper, more deliberate. A rusty padlock secured the door, a futile attempt to keep the secrets within from escaping. With trembling hands, I broke the lock. The door creaked open, revealing a darkness that seemed to swallow the light. The room was small, claustrophobic. Dust motes danced in the faint light filtering from the corridor. The air was thick with the smell of mildew and something else, something metallic, like old blood. My eyes scanned the room, taking in the details. A single, overturned chair, a cobweb-draped desk, and stacks of files piled high against the wall. These weren't just any files. They were records of children. Children who had lived at Blackwood. Children who were never adopted. Children who, according to the official records, never existed at all. Names and faces stared back at me, their stories erased from history, their existence denied. As I delved deeper into the files, a horrifying pattern began to emerge. These weren't just forgotten children. They were experiments, medical experiments, psychological experiments, their bodies and minds subjected to unspeakable horrors in the name of science. The orphanage wasn't just a place of neglect. It was a laboratory of cruelty, a breeding ground for madness. The matrons weren't just caretakers. They were accomplices, their hands stained with the blood of innocent children. The room wasn't just forgotten. It was deliberately erased, its existence a threat to those who sought to bury the truth. The files revealed the names of the doctors, the researchers, the benefactors who funded these horrific experiments. Powerful people, shielded by their wealth and influence, who used Blackwood as their personal playground of pain. The children in those files were not orphans. They were victims, their stories silenced, their lives stolen. And the room was a testament to their suffering, a monument to the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of Blackwood Orphanage. I left Blackwood that night, forever changed by what I had discovered. The memory of the forgotten room will forever haunt me, a chilling reminder of the horrors that humanity is capable of. But I also left with a sense of purpose, to share this story, to expose the truth, to ensure that the victims of Blackwood are never forgotten. This video is a warning about the dangers of unchecked power, the horrors of scientific ambition, and the importance of remembering the forgotten. The darkness that consumed Blackwood still exists in the world, lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to strike again. The truth about Blackwood Orphanage is just the beginning. There are countless other forgotten rooms, hidden secrets, and buried stories waiting to be unearthed. We need your help to expose them. Here's what you can do. Share this video, spread the word, and help us reach a wider audience. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, theories, and any information you might have about Blackwood or similar cases. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more investigations into the dark corners of history. Support our research. Help us fund future expeditions and uncover more hidden truths. Together, we can shine a light on the darkness and ensure that the victims of the forgotten are never silenced again. The truth is out there. Let's find it.